testing, kinesiology, and so forth. Well, that doesn't work very well for me because there's too many variables. What works for me is using the leg links because I completely bypass her conscious awareness. It doesn't matter what she's thinking or what's going on with her. It completely bypasses her conscious awareness, and I'm communicating with her unconscious mind. Emotional issues from the past, trapped emotions. And what is emotions? Emotions is nothing but energy in motion. It's all about energy. It's not about content. All four of those could be actually intertwined. Yes, there could be a little genetic predisposition there, but it's so small it doesn't actually worth looking at. It's those four. So I have an acronym I call NEST. N-E-S-T stands for Nutrition, Emotional, Structural, Toxicity. And it will show up, the primary. And when I'm communicating with her unconscious mind, I'm asking her unconscious mind, what is the primary cause of your migraine headaches? It's one of those four, or it can be a combination.
You're scaring me. I have had one
For days.
for over a week.
Okay, so we're going to find out. Because what I'm doing is I'm acting as a messenger. I have no idea what's wrong with her, but she does. She's the expert. So all I'm doing is reading her messages and relaying them back to her like a mirror. Once we determine what's wrong, then we can go in that direction. If there's unresolved emotional issues there, the body will tell us what the emotion is, based on the chart. And on this chart, I've got listed emotions. So the body will tell us what the emotion is. It'll tell us on an imaginary scale how stressful is this emotion to her body. It'll actually take us back to the age of cause where this energy got put in place. So she's either operating out of love or she's operating out of fear. So we're going to go and ask her body. Did you say you had cancer or depression?
I had cancer the first time when I was 29.
Okay. Every case I've found with people who have cancer, there's always an unresolved emotional issue there, especially with women. Women are so entwined with their femininity, their feelings get transferred to their breasts, to their uterus and their ovaries. You can go and have a hysterectomy and pull the organs out. You can whip that little child, take the organs out, but the original cause is still there. What you need to do is to find out why she's having those symptoms. Now that's what we're going to do tonight. And I suspect this may be a homecoming to her.
Well, I'm on the verge already.
That's okay.
Because you've said already so many of the things that have happened.
That's okay. You're going to watch a miracle here. And I'm not going to do it. She has all the resources within her body to heal. And she's right on the verge of healing, and I can feel it. And she can feel it. Okay. So let's go. Let's find out. So what are you experiencing? You got cancer? You got what?
I was diagnosed terminal when I was 29 years old.
Okay.
After that, had other cancer problems. I have suffered from depression since I was 23.
Okay.
Migraines, and I honestly have had one since a week ago, this past Sunday.
Okay. Let's find out what's going on. I don't know, but her body does. So I'm going to go straight and ask her body, what is the priority here? Is it malnourishment? Is it structural misalignment? Is it toxicity, or is it unresolved emotion? So let's go straight forward.
It's emotional.
Okay. So the way I do is I just gently pick up her feet. And if you can't see back there, you may want to come up front if you want to watch this. Okay. Just relax your feet. So I get her to relax her feet. All she has to do is relax. Okay.
Would you like this moved like
Okay.
so that you don't have to keep it?
Yeah. So the people that are up here watching, if you can watch her feet, I gently pick them up with my hands, and I just hold them there. And can you see your feet there? Mm-hmm. See where they're even? I don't know if you can see it back there.
You guys can come up here, around here, if it's fine.
But her heels come together, just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her body, do I have contact, and is it willing to cooperate? So I just gently pick up her feet and ask her body, is it willing to cooperate? and it shortens about that much. So her body is cooperating. So I'm going to ask, is the priority here is an unresolved emotional issue? And look where it shortens. You see where it shortens? Shortens that much.
What do you mean it shortens?
Come and watch.
The right leg shortens when it's saying yes.
Okay. You see her feet? Can everybody see her feet?
No, you can slide down so the rest of us can
Okay.
see.
Can you see her feet? They're even,
Slide down,
aren't
please.
Let him see and then we'll sit down.
they? Okay. If I ask, is there an unresolved emotional issue here? See her foot shorten?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a structural problem? Is it malnourishment problem? Is it unresolved emotional issue? See it shorten?
Oh, yeah.
Some people shorten that much.
This asked 3 questions. It was same length, and emotional, and it shortened.
Let's find out what the emotion is. First, let's find out how stressful is this unresolved emotion to her whole body. That's what created the problem. We'll use an imaginary scale from 0 to 100. 100 is totally stressed out. You can't get no more than that. So let's find out how stressful her body feels this is to her whole well-being. Is it greater than 80%? What does it say? It shortens, doesn't it? It says yes. Is it greater than 90%? It is. Is it greater than 95%? It is. Now you watch this. You watch your feet. Is it 95? Is it 96? Is it 95? You see that? Okay. Is it 95? Is it 96? See, it comes right back on 96. On a scale from 0 to 100, she's registering about 95%. That's pretty stressed out. So we want to find out, well, what is this emotion? What is this trapped emotion that's tearing her body apart? So based on the chart that I've got, there's 3. So we're going to ask, is it hostility? No, it's not. Is it fear of loss? It shortens. It says yes. Is it disappointment? Yes. Okay, I automatically know what it is. From what her body just told me, there's a program running in the background. It's like on your hard drive. There's a program that has been installed and still running around fear of loss, of extreme disappointment. That comes out in her feeling as feeling loveless and unlovable, doesn't it? That's right. She is experiencing a sense of separation from self, a separation from her soul. And she's feeling that, and what's happening is that somebody got left behind. And it's like that little child that has been abandoned. Part of her psyche has been abandoned and is waiting for a homecoming. And she's going to get a homecoming right now. Okay. Now, I don't know how to heal it, but she does. So I'm going to ask her body, how does her body want to heal this? So we just ask, do we release it to the light? It says yes. Automatically no. Are you ready? Okay, I can feel the energy already moving. Okay. So what we're going to do now is find out the age of cause. When was this separation put in place? When did this actually get created? So we're going to go backtrack in age. So what's your age?
46.
46, okay. Is it 46 to 36? No, it's not. Is it 36 to 26? Yes, it is. Is it 26, 27, 28, 29? Age 29 comes up. In some cases, the unconscious will take us back to a certain age and says, stop. Don't go any further back because it's too painful. But that's okay, because once that got put into place, it creates a pattern. And her mind keeps trying to run this pattern. And what age did I say it was?
29.
29. Does anything come up when you were 29 years old that you felt an extreme sense of disappointment and you felt unloved, unlovable?
Well, I was diagnosed with cancer, and at that point was not able to have children. Which
At 29?
I really wanted.
Okay. How about that? Let's ask the body, is this the issue? Yes, it is. Does it go back further than that? Yes, it does. Do we need to go back any further? No, it doesn't. It doesn't want to go back any further. It's too painful back there, but it's saying at age 29, when she experienced the cancer and couldn't have any children anymore,
Right.
that's where it got locked in. That's as far as it was going to take me back. But that's okay, because we're going to heal her whole life. She's going to heal her whole life. It's because it's all based on energy. It's not based on content. We won't need to know what the details were. because we're going to change it, that fear. She's operating out of fear, and we're going to change it to love. So if we change it to love, what do you think it's going to do to her life? That's right. Are you ready? Okay. Can you go back and remember what was going on in your life when you were 29? You remember that? Mm-hmm. And when you go back, what I'm looking for is the feeling. What were you, allow yourself to go back there momentarily and feel what you were feeling at 29.
Before?
Or at
I had
29.
cancer?
Well,
Or
right
any-
around
any
right
time?
around that 29 area. What were you feeling? What were the feelings?
I was in a whole transition of looking for a new.
We're going to put love back in her life. As soon as we can get in touch with this negative feeling. Can you feel that negative energy?
Are gone.
I'm next.
I don't, the pain's gone in my shoulders. Not yet in my head. But
She was in fear. We take her out of fear. Now there's a clearing there. What do you think is going to happen when we replace it with love? Okay, almost there. Second part's even better. Allie, right?
Yeah.
I want you to imagine floating up, and just imagine in your imagination going up into the light. And in the light is the essence of all that is, your understanding of what love and God is. And as you move up into light, just get a sense of the feeling of what it feels like to be one with the light and the light one with you. And as you sense that, I want you to look back down through the light and see your whole life laid out behind you. And nobody knows your life experience like you do. And just see your lifeline laid all the way down, all the way back to birth and conception and beyond. And knowing Allie, the only way that Allie knows Allie, you're in this area of pure potentiality. You're in this area where you can create. Looking back down, what do you need to create to bring back that will heal your life? You know that little girl back there in your lifeline that was hurt and wounded? You see her down there?
Mm-hmm.
What does she need?
Love from Mom.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
Unconditional love? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else does she need?
Acceptance.
Acceptance. What else? She can have anything you want to bring, give to her.
Approval.
Love, acceptance, and approval. Anything else?
Respect.
Respect, okay. Anything else? That's good enough to work with, right? You know, you can't put love and respect in a box or a container. So in the light, in the essence of all that is, I want you to see that coming together into a beautiful symbol that represents to you unconditional love, acceptance, and all that you created. Now, what would that take on? What symbol would that look like to you? You created.
Star.
Star, okay. What color is the star?
Hues of blue and purple.
Okay. Is it shiny? Is it sparkly?
Oh, the rays are just coming out from all.
Pure love, isn't it? That's right. Pure love and acceptance. I want you to take that star and put it in a little box, a present to Allie. And I want you to decorate it with the most beautiful paper you've ever seen. And I want you to take that box, and I want you to bring it back through the light, and I want you to go deep inside. deep inside. And you know that little girl that was hurt and wounded, that felt abandoned? Call that little girl to you and be there with her and give her this gift. And feel that love. And give her that love and let her know that you've come back for her. You feel that? And share in that feeling and joy that she's experiencing right now. Take her in your arms. Give her the love that she's missing. And feel that. That's right. She's experiencing homecoming. That part of her has been abandoned all these years, living out of fear. And for the first time, we brought it back into love. That's right. Be there with her. Hold her in your arms and just love her. Let her feel the acceptance. And I want you to take her and that star and put her right here in your heart. Let her know how loved and how special she is. She's been waiting for you for a long time. You sense that, don't you? That's what abandonment feels like. And that's what joy and love feels like. That's right. You're witnessing a healing. Primary cause of her cancer, primary cause of her headache. That little girl has been crying out for her all these years and trying to give her a message that come back and get me. So she's experiencing the joy of that. You feel that right there in your heart. You feel her. Put it right there where it's safe. With the star. And let that energy just radiate out through the body. Just bathe in that love. That's right. Let that little girl know that she'll always be with you from now on. Her unconscious and conscious. She was trying to run this program, and her conscious mind was trying to run another program. We've brought that together. Now she's operating in harmony. I want you to hold that little girl with the star around her neck. And I want you to look out into your future together. You and that little girl, look out into your future. Now what do you see?
He is gone. Do you know how far I came to see him? I don't live here. I happened to be visiting Jake, and I live out in And Jake said, let me take care of you. I will help you. I will find someone to take care of you.